Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Creeper World 4. That is right, we are back heading into the colony section yet again for another newest map. That's right, we are heading into the loading zone. While this loads, I do want to say, please like, comment, subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. It helps me out quite a lot. I am trying to get to 1,000. Would be greatly helpful, but thank you so much for your time. Map, please load in 3, 2. Oh, there we go. Beat me. It is an LPAC. It is a land of creep. I've done a tiny bit. All the totems turned on, and I was like, oh, this seems like a kind of interesting map. Let's see how it goes in a video. It is the newest one, so let's get going. I have devised some plans, though, with my initial, 5-minute test or so. They turn on the totems very, very quickly. So, let's go over the map, though, real quick. Here we go. We have an emitter. We have a spore launcher. We have a stash. We have a skimmer factory. Again, these are very long. 2 and 10 minutes. 2 and 5 minutes. Random, by the way. I made it to 5 minutes and I said, just let me see if the spore launcher is random or not. It is random. We do have an emitter down here. 100 every 3 seconds. Not that great. Our standard emitter is 70 every 0.5. That's going to be amazing. We have a blob nest. And then we have an emitter over here, which is negative 100 every 2 seconds. So this is actually an emitter for the enemy, which we will be shutting down. Don't worry, that emitter's not going to last very long. They also have a set of blueite over here, a set of redon over here, and they don't matter because they have green iron, excuse me, and blueite right next to their base. It just makes me laugh because, I mean, I don't even understand why you would feign putting these over here if you have infinite resources at your base. I don't know, infinite resources in me. I think you know how I feel about that. If you don't, I am not a fan. I don't believe in infinite resources. I love the thought that there is an area outside of the base over here that's like, hey, here's some blueite, here's some redon. Go for a side, take it out, and here's the green R in the center. I love that. But then to put infinite resources in your base kind of just completely negates it all, in my opinion. We do want 1 egg 2 seed over here, of course. By of course, I mean we can. There's an emitter there, so we can seed over here. This is going to be the key, though. This does turn on very, very quickly, and I don't know if it's possible to hold this area. And I would love to be able to get here before they expand to get to here. I think it would be pretty immense for this map. Because, I mean, these 3 totems basically are a choke point. And while we can push through with mesh, as you can see, our mesh does that, there really isn't any other way to get through the side of the map. So if we can control that, I think that would be a huge, huge, huge help. So that's kind of my goal right now, so just to try to get to that. Obviously, not forget to put all of my upgrades into that so we can get that going. Get it down to 280 every 0.2 seconds. It's a monster emitter. I mean, that's monstrous. That is huge. So, feeling real good about that one. This is now breeding, which is fantastic. We can even start to negate this. So if we do this, we can see that's now negative 80 every 1.97 seconds. And we can even negate it again. We want to keep this down. We obviously don't want them to have an emitter of their own. As you can see, they're building out. It is coming. Look at their storage. I think that's 1 Ultrac. 1,000 storage. So they have, cheat mode enabled, let's say. Let us see. So I put my eggs there. So we're going to need an egg here. And let us keep it going. An egg can go here. And our goal is just to get to this, hopefully before that gets to this. I don't know how it's going to go. I am hopeful. But again, we are not getting eggs very quickly. Let us almost turn this off. 1 more and that will be turned off, which is fantastic for us. I'm very glad to see that. But again, will this creep make it? And I'm not sure. It's not looking the best right now. I want to be prepared with 1 more boost. Again, just to get this out of here would be nice. There we go. Now the emitter is nullified because it's not producing for them. They said, wait a second, we don't want you to do that to us. We're paying you to do something else. And yeah, that's what happens. This creep is making it though. Look at that. It's almost like it's following my directive. There we go. We even have 1 more egg. I'm gonna do it before the anti-creep takes it out. And this is the other hard part, right? We have to wait for things to pop. Oh wait, I can pop them. Why am I not popping them? I can pop them. I am a fool. Alright, pop. Please pop as soon as you land. Get over here, and look, they're making it, you know? Just... Oh. Oh, so close. They're going to get him, though. They got him. They got all the totems. Look at that. We wouldn't even be able to hold it now, would we? Oh, all the totems turned on. Wah, wah. Alright, well, it was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. I'm not upset by it, you know. I was hopeful. If we can, actually, maybe we can... Nah, it's too late now. Can't even place mesh over there. Let's actually start with our meshing. We do want some meshing for sure. Let us mesh around these breeders. Move them up to the front line. Let's girth up our mesh down here, of course. Feeling really good about that. And we're going to need to save up some eggs now, because we can always turn off their Air Force. Always want to do that. Again, I was just hopeful that we could have kept these off. You know, if this bred, if the totems weren't on, we could have kept eggs on it and maybe worked. It did not. It did not. Unfortunate. One thing to note is we will be able to hook up a skimmer factory to mesh, which is always a nice thing. I am a huge fan of that. I think it's probably my favorite interaction in the game. Just the fact that there is an interaction there. I think that's incredible. You know, most other buildings don't have any form of not strange interaction, just any interaction. And this has a very clear and distinct interaction of you hook up mesh to a skimmer factory and you get friends, you know? It's a very nice interaction, you know? It's a happy place. So let us save up our eggs. We have plenty of boosts, so do we want to boost this in preparation? This is the question. I definitely don't want to boost the... I mean, the Spore Launcher, I want a couple boosts in case it randomly hits something nice. But that's kind of an eventuality. The Blob Nest is nice, and I will want a lot of boosts into that, but do we want it there yet is the question. I mean, obviously, up there isn't actually doing us any good, so I guess the Blob Nest. Yeah, let's go with the Blob Nest. We'll probably go for the Skimmer Factory as well. Get them both up to like 10 or so they're doing... I mean, I could do more in the emitter, but this is so much creep right now that we're going to probably hit our cap just with this. So I'm not super worried about that emitter. If I'm going to do an emitter, I'd rather have it be sort of on the front lines. That being said, I don't even know if our front lines can handle that, so to speak. Let's get our transponder creep on. Let's mesh into these shields a little bit and get going indeed. Because yeah, we need to get across, right? That is in essence our goal, to get across this. We do want to go across the world. We'll even hook it up like that. Well, this will breed, and this will get us here. We might be able to cross this little bridge. That'd be kind of cool. I would be very happy for that, of course. Yeah, they're doing some pushing, but I don't think they're going to make too much progress on this side. I'm fairly, hopefully confident of that. Let's surround this. Let's let the mesh catch up, because the mesh is what's needed to cross this little zone here, unfortunately. There we go. There we go. Looking pretty decent. Center, looking pretty okay. We're at 7 eggs. Do we want to go straight for the Air Force? I mean, Air Forces are always quite good to get rid of, especially early, right? So let's toss down. That might be good enough. Where did I put that last one? Right there? Down. And that should do it. You should have enough creep here. This should take out the Air Force. Okay. Always hold your breath moment. We only had 1 egg left, but we did it. We were able to make it. They are pushing back over here, which is the problem. I mean, unfortunately, I would love it if they wouldn't, you know. Can we make it through the front? Let's make sure our mesh is definitely there. Let's hook that up just so it's all connected. And I guess we'll do an edge on this side as well. Might as well. And with that edge, I guess we'll surround this, you know. Make sure anything that pops out of this goes directly into mesh and joins the network, of course. This is getting surrounded again. Anything that pops out of that joins the network. I guess we want to mesh up this whole area because that's all breeder, right? So just let it all join the network. Fantastic. That's joining the network. Everything's essentially joining the network. The blobs are at 10. The skimmer factory is at 2. Let's make it 10. It is now 10, which is nice. Although they have a lot of shields. Shields are generally bad for skimmers. Just to note, shields bad for skimmers. And that's primarily because skimmers themselves can die on shields. If you did not know, shields very bad for skimmers. That being said, it's not the end of the world. As you can see, I am using some rocks here because the only place our mesh can get out is right there, that little nubbin. Just the tip, just the tip is what gets it out. So I want to make sure that, yes, we are able to get out. I don't want our mesh to be limited, so this is actually very much what I want to do. I want to get out of here. So once we get out, then I'll feel more comfortable, but I'm not feeling comfortable quite yet. Again, let's just keep it stopped. It's a lot of rocks, but at the same time, it's for a very important purpose. Establishing ourselves on the other continent. I did not mean to do this. I don't even know what I would upgrade there. Perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Ooh, let's make sure the mesh goes perfectly through there. And there we go. I think we are established. I think this should be enough. I don't think they can cut off our connection any longer, which feels great. The Air Force is down as well, which also is great. This side, looking pretty okay. Now, can we dominate this is the question, right? How many eggs do we have? We have 5? I mean, I guess that's a question. Can we do enough here to allow our creep to just spread out, right? I would love to get that breeder online and keep the mesh coming. Because if we can use this as an assault point too, of course that's going to be a good thing, right? It's always good to have your assault points. You want to assault on as many areas as possible. Look at the sheer amount of sprayers they have. Why can they do that? Because they have unlimited resources. Oh, it looks like they're taking stuff from over here, but they're not. Again, feels bad to me. Never a fan of unlimited resources. Please, please, please allow the player some strategy in resource management of the AI. What do we want to do? Should actually get rid of that end rift. And I think we might actually have a foothold over here. That's kind of nice. Because if we have a foothold over here, that is just more... Oh gosh, we have really pushed out over here too. Yeah, I'm going to expand this mesh network, this meshwork, and I'm going to also retract some meshwork, right? We don't necessarily need the mesh on the inside path anymore. We only want it on the outside path. So as it expands, we can sort of push it forward. Yeah, that's right. Feeling pretty good with that. This side, feeling pretty good with as well. And yeah, I'm digging it. I'm digging where this area is going. Although, again, this does not have much pushing power, unfortunately, right? Not a lot of creep can actually make it through here. But you know what does is causing a distraction, so I'm pretty happy with that. These sides should hopefully connect up, and that should be our primary happy zone. Always about having the happy zone, you want to keep it going. There we go, keep it moving. Yeah, this is we have a foothold here, it's just not pushing very hard. I wish there was another way to get rid of these totems. You know, spores on random are not the way. I mean, let's see what 2 spores do. I'm assuming that 2 is not going to be enough, and we probably should get some more. Let's see. 1, 0, pew. Oh, they're actually going. Wow, they're going all the way to the end. Interesting. Good on them. I'll take it. I'll take it. You know, it's not going to do anything, but you know what? At least it's an assault. Oh gosh, look at this. This area is completely fallen. Yeah, let's not let them have this for free, please. I really want this to expand. Get rid of your mortars. Keep it going. Clearly, they are going to have a monstrous defense here. I mean, we could start working on that. I think getting the surround on will be more impactful in the end. So that's kind of what I'm going for. If we get to the top, we can get this to start breeding for us, which should help just reinforce. You know, we definitely want our reinforcement happening. So I'm feeling pretty okay. Pretty okay about how things are going right now. Clearly, we're not making huge progress, but if you look, our creep almost maximum. We haven't upgraded this since, and our creep is already at almost maximum. It's also part from the skimmer factory, plooping out these guys, which are going to help build creep. I wish they'd come across. They'd probably die, I suppose. But I really need the creep on this side of the map. So there we go. We're going to take the top of this hill. The top of this hill will give us that breeder. Fantastic. Let us also get rid of some of this creep in the back, or mesh in the back, no longer needed. Moving towards the front, that's what you want to see. You want to see the mesh focused on the front. Mesh isn't the best pusher. I will admit it is better to push when it is flowing. That being said, when there is assaults happening and they're constantly peppering us, I think the mesh is good because, you know, it has so much creep behind it, right? Right now, if we can just keep going around, hook up these two, we should have a wall. This side, not really pushing so hard. I'm actually surprised that this isn't pushing, because there really isn't too much in the way of defense here. So I'm actually surprised by that. But again, we are held up quite badly by that. And you know what? How many are we at? 2. We're firing 2. I'm going to make it 5. These 2, one is landing right here, and one is landing right here. So those 2 completely useless. I mean, I guess that reinforces a little bit, or if that's even what you want to call it. I call it completely useless. So that is my viewpoint. Probably not going to change there. Ooh. There we go. Get rid of that M-Rift. That's going to just disrupt their power flow and hopefully allow us to do the full connect here. As you can see, they are mass moving away. Now there is another M-Rift right here. They have M-Rifts all over the place. As they should. If you have the option, you might as well, right? Let's get a ton more skimmers. Skimmers are... they're not able to get too far. But the more skimmers we have, the further they will be able to get, of course. And, oh my... This is actually flowing in again. And yes. Yes. Can we float into their towers? Ooh, we have a little bit of gain there. A little bit of gain. Just tiny gains. They are pushing back very hard against us, and that is... Oh. Is the mesh connected? Do we have this side connecting to the other side at long last? The brothers have met. The flood is happening. There we go. There we go. We can start X mission again. That's right. Keep it to the front. Don't care about the back. This is all connected. Oh wait, actually I guess we should keep this little pool pushed up, right? Yeah. That works. And we'll X mesh that. Beautiful, beautiful. We have reinforced, reinvigorated. Oh, it's wonderful. How are we doing on eggs? We're at 3. So I want to take this back corner. There is breeder, creep breeder, split breeder, all the breeders. I want to take that, but I want to take that in a way that I know we can get to it. So we might need like 10 or so eggs. That might take a little bit. I'm not 100% sure. Now I do see this creepy plus plus at the top. I don't know if the map is designed around this. For instance, if we take the entire map, I mean, look at this. This is AC breeder, or not AC breeder. This is absorber terrain. They have infinite blue light, infinite red on. I mean, are we supposed to have this to overwhelm? I don't know. I hope not, but we shall see. I just know infinite energy, infinite resources does cause things like that to happen, where you can very easily see like what shouldn't be a forever battle be almost a forever battle. Especially, I mean, that's a lot of absorber terrain. I don't know how strong it is. I don't know if you can tell the strength. I mean, it just says -0.5. I'm not sure if that's strong or not. But it is surrounded by breeder terrain, which actually worries me now that I think about it. Because if it's surrounded by breeder terrain and absorber terrain, I'm assuming the absorber would beat the breeder. So that's scary to me. We are pushing well up this side, though, which I'm feeling real good about. Real good. And even getting a little bit of a surround going on here, which is even better. I mean, I want to surround these shields. That's right. Push up even more over here. Let them waste their time over here, because we're making great progress, right? So, yeah, I'm feeling real good about that. We might even be... I was going to say I could use my eggs and maybe take this corner, but the way it's progressing, I think I'm not even going to use my eggs. I think just letting it go, it might take it itself. And if I have to, maybe toss down a couple defenses, right? So let's make sure that rock kills that tower. Ooh. Boom. There we go. Got rid of the tower. Got rid of the M rift, I think. 1 egg, 1 rock. Oh, do we just want to go to the corner? I'm so tempted to just go to the corner. Oh, they got them up. The bastards. And again, our surround looking very, very nice. Keep it going. I'm trying not to mesh because I do just want it to flow. Once we do sort of get to the areas, you know, once we get up here, I'll definitely be meshing up like around their base and whatnot, and meshing up this corner. But we have to get there first, right? So let it flow as it will, because it's doing good. I mean, it is just progressing. Ooh. Yeah, get out of here. You're kind of not welcome here. Again, this is fairly just stable. I mean, the shield wall is monstrous. Really isn't too much we can do. We do have a lot of upgrades. And I was thinking of using them here, but look at this. We're basically at our cap. So maybe we don't even want them there. So let's just get a butt ton of these, a butt ton of these. 23 blobs now, 27 skimmers. Okay. We're moving on up in the blob and skimmer world, I think. Feeling pretty good about that. Have a lot of rocks. I think we're gonna rock their base because they have a lot of super units, and I definitely want to take out their super units, right? So let's save the rocks now for their base. Let's get some more skimmers going on. Let's try and get like 30 and 30. 30 sounds like a pretty good number. Feeling pretty good about that. And yeah, we're making, again, steady progress. We're almost to their wall, which is amazing. We won't even need to really mesh up over here. If we can get to their wall and then take back, you know, feeling real good about that. Also, it looks like there's no M rift over here. So if we can take their wall and cut this off, then it's just cut off too. That's a twofold win. And I like twofold wins. So let's just keep it going. How many eggs are we at? We're at 10 eggs. Yeah, we could probably cause some disruption in their base already, right? Let's actually plan this out. Let's do a little flatten AC pause thing. So what do we want? Let's get. We have what? 10. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 eggs like that. Now that won't pop. So we actually have to go through the center. I actually want to keep these, and you know what? Let's just keep it growing. I'm actually really happy with just planning this out and doing it right than wasting it and having some problems. So we will need some backing. This is still pushing. Towers going down. Cannons going down. We've prevented this from spreading, which is amazing. Ooh, look at that. We've even gone all the way into a totem there, which is awesome. Ooh, and we're actually taking this totem too. Oh, we're taking multiple totems. We got skimmers skimming. Oh, wait, are skimmers real? No, that can't be. We do have some really good skimming. I mean, look at the sheer amount that is turned off right there. That is very good skimming. So I am indeed a fan. Oh, we're getting closer and closer. I want that corner. You know what? Let's just do it. We'll get more eggs. Eggs will come. Let's just take the corner. Right. This should pop that. Which will pop that. Which will take the corner. We'll have the corner for the next pulse. Done. We have done it. We've cut off their supply of very small amounts of bluite. Because again, this is which is fine. This side actually made some good progress too. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. Again, our surround is working very, very well. Keep the mesh going down. Woof. That's right. Over here, do I even care about this mesh anymore, I guess we'll just do this and just funnel it to the front via like that. We'll cut this off. Again, keep it on the front lines, although we will want mesh around this, right? Because that's going to be producing. We want it to go straight into our base. So, yeah, let's get that meshed up. And let's start working on their base. They are pushed back to their base. And look, I mean, they're on... See, this is a problem, right? They're literally sitting on absorber terrain. So, yeah, they're feeling real good about that. Whereas, we don't have absorber. Like, absorber is bad for us. It's great for them. We really need to take out the center so we can get our assault to the top, because this is a problem. They're really pushing this back with a huge force. We don't necessarily have the capability to deal with it. I guess let's try and do... I don't want to do this with one extra egg. Let us see. Oh, did that not pop it? Oh, wow, it didn't pop it somehow. That is actually a surprise there. Ooh, the mesh is falling. All right, so we'll fall our mesh back, I suppose, and bring it up. But we need to fall back because we need, you know, let's secret mesh just to fill it, just to fill the mesh. We'll do a secret path. Because, yeah, I don't want them pushing this back and taking what is ours. I mean, we could just start rocking them. I want to save some rocks for in here, because look at all of these super units, super snipers and things. If we can eliminate all of their super snipers, all of their super missiles I guess don't really matter, but super snipers, for sure. You know what? We're at 5. We will indeed make this bigger. I'm going to make it to 10 once it fires. Because again, if it just gets lucky and hits the things. Come on. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh, look. I mean, you can tell. Bad, bad, bad. I think that's going to be short. That one, just over here. Ooh, we did do some good. Okay, the mesh saved the day over here. Fantastic. Just what we wanted to see. The mesh moving on over, moving on up, filling in, and now, I guess we don't really need our secret back door. You know, it's good to take the back door. Back doors are the best, but, you know, you know what? I don't want that friend to be stuck there forever, so. This side, ooh, they're actually taking this side. Wow, this AI is actually pushing back something fierce. 4 eggs. If I plop them here. And here. Do we not have a chain reaction? What? I thought for sure we would have had a chain reaction there. Oh, that was considered on the shield. That sucks. Alright, let's just free up some of this. They've done plenty of harm. If we not use all of our rocks, but like half, and just push in with that, will that work? Was that enough destruction, so to speak? So egg can go there. Egg needs to go like here. Does look like it's helping. We are making more progress down here. Our surround is working. This side, again, they're pushing back. I am very impressed by how this AI is pushing back. Although, the question then becomes, if they're pushing back right now, depending on how strong this absorber is, do they basically have unlimited pushback potential? And what does it take to overwhelm them? I mean, I guess it's going to come down to skimmers and blobs, right? I mean, skimmers and blobs are glorious. Now, I wish this was destroyed, but we have no way to destroy these 3, outside of our random spore launcher. So again, we're gonna hope and pray that it hits. I did increase it to 10, which gives it, you know, double the shots. See, the main reason I want to get up to the top is because let's just destroy everything we can over here. Alright, we are out of rocks. I feel pretty good about that, though. We got rid of their urn port and their factory. Now, their factory will come back stronger than ever. Look at that, there it is. Wait, how did that not produce creep? But their urn port going down, very, very nice, right? I think we got rid of every super sniper, which will most likely help because we are using a lot of blobs and things like that. So that's great. We got rid of their... Did I put eggs up there? We got rid of their solar panel and their Ultrac, so they no longer have a store of energy. I think that solar panel was like an ultra solar panel, so maybe if we take out these and this side, we might be able to starve them of energy? Maybe that's how we're gonna... Oh, okay. Okay, I'm feeling reinvigorated. Let's grab a whole bunch. Why not? Blob nest, 33 blobs, 36 skimmers. Alright, feeling real good there. Look at the progress this is making now. Everywhere is making progress now. They're in a deficit. Oh my, oh my. Okay, so that, whatever that solar panel was big. That was a big, big old solar panel. Love it. Oh, well, hate it. I mean, again. But the fact that it's destroyable, like, these aren't destroyable. So, love the fact that we could destroy that and actually gain some advantage back as the player for making a move like that. So, very, very cool. Let's move up the side. Let's try and get their energy reserves, right? And I still want to get the surround on. We're making, again, oh, we've moved up to the wall. We've actually made it to the wall here. And hopefully, you know, look at, I mean, oh, the blobs. The blobs. Oh, look at them go. Oh, it was beautiful. And hopefully they'll try and overbuild. Hopefully. Doesn't look like, it looks like it's great with management. Because we destroyed a lot with those blobs. But they are not overbuilding to make it back. A lot of AIs will say, I should have 30 missiles right now, or 30 cannons, or 30 mortars, and by destroying them with blobs, then they just completely overbuild. But it doesn't look like they're doing that. So, good on this AI. Very, very nice. Does make it more difficult on the player, which is fantastic. That's what you want to see. I like things that are more difficult because of their mechanics, not because of their cheatiness. And infinite resources is cheaty to me. But again, this is going great. Again, I think being able to destroy that does tip the scale in terms of fairness. It does suck for the spore launchers. I mean, the spore launchers already are basically useless. Because they're random. I mean, again, have we destroyed one? Okay. No, all three are still up. Oh no, you are destroyed. We did get one of the 3 pivotal ones, and I want to get like this one down just so this can flow easier. But no, we have the pore spore. Oh, but this is going so well. We're making progress. We're almost okay. How scary is it going to be when we get up to the front there, right? We are making great progress. Oh no, they're pushing us back again. Alright, we have 6 eggs though, 9 rocks. I'm trying to store up, which is the big thing right now. Oh, but we have another wave assault of the blobs. There they come. Honestly, I feel like the blobs might be doing better than the skimmers, but I just haven't really noticed the skimmers. So let's get the blobs 7 more, and look at that. They just hit, and they're about to hit again. So, feeling real good about that. Down to 120 for 40. Yeah. Here comes the skimmers. So we have skimmers coming, immediately followed by, I mean, the blobs are a little ways away. But yeah. This is grand. I'm amazed this is able to still stand. Oh no, all the skimmers are hitting the shields. That's why the skimmers don't feel as impressive, because they're just hitting the shields and dying. Whereas the blobs can just keep going through. Let's just cause some eggy havoc over here, right? Because right now, the more we destroy, the more they have to rebuild, but they're sort of not rebuilding. Because they're keeping an eye on their store. Again, awesome AI. Awesome AI right there. I'm a huge fan of that. And this... Oh, we have even freed our emitter friend who is stuck at 0. We'll make him at least a 20. We could put a lot into him, but again, we're basically at the creeper limit. If we are going to get to the hour mark, this would actually be viable, because then it would start producing again, because I believe it increases your cap when the creeper plus hits as well. So That's viable. Not what we're hoping for, though. So again, their store is problematic for them, but again, for us, we don't really care. You know, I'm actually just going to mesh all the way through the center, just to get it sorted. I want to mesh under these, just God forbid they can take these totems. No, am I scared of these totems? I'm not really. I'm not really scared of these totems at all. I think we've officially pushed past that. I am scared of all these shields and things. That is something that I'm scared of. But, a new set of blobs. Yeah, see the skimmers? They're going for the assault. Just hitting these shields and instantly dying. So, we need this spore launcher. I mean, I guess we can pop these. It doesn't really matter. To actually hit something important. You know, it's such a big map. I mean, we're going to watch it. It's in 30 seconds. Here come the blob wave, though. Oh, look at them. Oh, the blob wave. Yeah, the blobs are going to take us to victory. I am fairly confident of that. I honestly feel bad, but I wish I could move all of my skimmers to blobs. I would even move my spores to blobs right now if I could. 10 seconds. Let's just hit these eggs, because why not? Again, I wish if this was connected, maybe it will. I mean, I doubt it. I've never tried for this interaction, but I want eggs to go over there. Again, useless. Over here. Oh my gosh. Did it do it? It fired 2 into... Oh, that's perfect! Oh, happy days, because every one of these that falls makes it easier. It makes it able for skimmers to actually start to get through, right? So that's exactly why I care about it. I don't really care about this area in terms of they're going to rebuild here, but now those skimmers aren't dying on that shield, and some can actually make it through. And then if we take out this shield, there's going to be another gap. If we take out this one, a bigger gap. Every gap that we make is now an area for a skimmer to get through. Oh, it's beautiful. That is beautiful, and we are getting close to their energy production. We have 5 eggs. I think it doesn't really look like they have too much in the way of defense over here, so I'm just gonna really try and just punish this side. Let's just cut it off, right? There it goes. So this side is cut off. Their generation went to 25. Now, what is giving them 25 generation? Do they somehow have like a super tower? Is that a thing where you can make it so like you can have super generation on towers and things? Because I don't see what could possibly be giving them 25 generation inside their base right now. Anything is possible, of course, but where do we want to take? That is now the question. Where do we want to take is the question for us. Because do we want to take this or this? I think we want to take the center. Because the center is very clearly where they are doing things. So we're just going to really rock up the center. Hopefully get to the point where we can get some of these shields and move on in. Are we out of rocks already? Wow. We basically are, which is fine. Let us toss that there, which is grand. And that will be some good victories for us. Mesh up right to the front. Try and take out this little bit of anti-creeper breeder right there. Feels real good to me. They did get a little bit, but look at this. They actually have a deficit now. It is happening. There comes another blob wave. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful blobs. Keep the deficit high. Please, blobs. Looks like we have officially taken the outside. I am thrilled. Oh my. This area still holding strong though, but actually I want this area to hold strong now, right? Because if they're focusing all of their attention over here, and they're using all of their generation on ammo for over here, then look at this. Is the creep actually able to make it up and over? Can we do this? Can we make it? We can't actually do too much there. But let them keep building. Let them try and rebuild. I'm gonna see if I can get their factory though. Why do I care about their factory? I don't actually care about their factory. And I don't know why I thought I did. That's kind of funny. Yeah, there's no reason to care about their factory. It's a couple of shields, and that's about it. Just like 3 shields. Don't even care about their air defense, right? I mean, I don't even care about my launchers. So, Blob Nest, 44 seconds. Ooh, 18 seconds. Alright, so we're going to do some Blob shenanigans. So we're going to let this fire. As you can see, still plenty to go, though. They're still doing good. We're building up our supplies, though, yet again. And some of our skimmers, I think, might actually... Ooh, there's some blobs there. And the next wave of blobs just got released. It's at 113. 146. Boom. 18 seconds. We're going to do every blob wave, just upgrade it twice, and just get more and more blobs to come. I think this is actually really viable with the way that this is assaulting. Look at that! It's firing in between the 2 shields and over the shield. Just hit that shield. Just hit it. That's what I want. Oh. Blobs are coming out. If we do 2 upgrades, 18 seconds to the next blob. Boom. Yes, that is how we're doing it. Blobs come out, 2 upgrades, feeling really fine. And I think this is going to take out their base. I think we're going to have so many blobs that is just going to take out their base. I want to be ready for the next blob wave. It's coming, and then we're going to watch because the other blobs are hitting. 1, 2, boom. Let's see what's happening. Up front and center, more things being destroyed, of course. Let's make it so their deficit stays. Let's just get some creep on up here. Again, feeling really good. Wait, what? Why is it in between? What? That's weird, because if I put an egg in between shields, it should still spawn the creep. I mean, that's just a standard creep effect. But how are we doing? Ooh, 55 seconds. If we do 1:20, yeah, so everyone is 30 seconds. So we can't do that. But look at this. We have another wave. Another wave. The waves are coming. And I hope they actually start hitting the base. But there really isn't too much left. Their generation is at 7. You know, there's no way they can do this. Our creep is kind of making it over the top finally, which is actually very impressive. Very glad to see that. Their deficit is monstrous. Very glad to see that. We have another set of blobs coming in. We've actually hit their base, which is amazing. Oh, is this it? Oh, where's the next wave? Where's the next wave? Actually, their base might just go down. Oh, no, it's not. It was close. Alright. Next wave. 39 seconds? I don't want to wait 39 seconds. I want to wait 7 seconds. But there should be another wave. There is another wave. And in 7 seconds, which we have time to do. 3, 2, 1, 0. Get our upgrades on. Boom, boom. 5 seconds. Oh my gosh, 2 waves within 5 seconds of each other. That's ridiculous. I don't think there's anything they can do. I mean, I never thought there was at this point. There it is. Whew. That was good. A bit rough. I really wish I didn't put as many points in the skimmer factory. Those 36 would have been really good in the blobs. And you know what, blobs? You earned all of the upgrades. 70. That's right. That's right. So yeah, this has been the newest LPAC. Let's see how we did. Hopefully it's okay. This was rough. Again, had really hard points. Go! Whoa! Look at that! How do you do that? Wait a second. Wait, are all these in hours? No. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the totems. I'm like, how do they kill everything? No, this is the totem side. This is the kill side. An hour, 40 minutes. Okay, whew. Whew, 23 minutes. Okay, whew. I was going to say. All right, I'm feeling pretty good. Definitely a fun one. Very suggest checking it out. I enjoyed it. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Please, again, like, comment, subscribe. You know, let me know how you did it. You know, what options you took, kind of thing. It'd be great. And have a wonderful day. Take care.